Hello, everybody. My name is Achara, and this is Moonshine Inc., episode 2 of my Let's Play. Last episode, we basically went through the tutorial. Now we are making some poor man's tequila. Got to deliver 20 liters of it. So we go into our batch creator. Fermentation is ongoing. It's asking me to set up fermentation. Trying to remember what trying to remember what I was doing. Too much sugar right now. Can I do anything about that? I don't think I can. Let me take it off pause here. Now let's go in and see. Surely we can add water somehow, right? Oh no, it paused again when I came in here. Too much sugar. Mash yeast. Oh, water amount. Here we go. That looks like we added too much water. We want to go right till sugar's not red anymore. I would say right there. That looks pretty good. I think. Okay, 1 day, 16 hours left. We also have a quest to craft one fermentation apparatus. This is maintenance. How do we craft? Garage is for our cars. Inventory, recipe. Are we learning these recipes? Is that what's going on here? Looks like it, maybe. I'm not sure how to craft one fermentation apparatus. I know this is how I place them. We have one available. We have a distillation set, it looks like. How do we make one? Crafting. What was it? Sorry. Fermentation. Crafting, fermentation. So we have a medium-sized barrel. That's what we already have. So now let's go for the open fermentation tank. So it takes 8 hours for Robert and $1,000. Durability 120, cleanliness 100. I'm assuming it's better. Yes, so it's cleaner and bigger, or has more durability than the medium-sized barrel. So let's get that going. Okay, so that's in progress. That's in progress. Okay, something just happened. Completed. So now we are... I don't know what we're doing. Fermentation's ongoing. Okay. Let's speed things up here. They're going home for the night? Is that what... Oh, no, he's getting water. Okay. Thought I could spin the camera, but evidently I forget how. Or that, or I just don't know. Both are possible. Both are equally possible. I think it's done. Okay, so there you go. Even gooder equipment. I knew you could do it. You've really been my favorite nephew. And you've been my favorite grunkle, for sure. He's your only actual nephew. Well, coming in with the details here. And you've been grumbling at him this whole time. Well, it was motivational grumbling, and it worked. To be a building such contraptions from scratch. You remind me of myself when I was a youngin', full of hope and ambition. Back when you boarded the Mayflower, oh, old man joke. I'm going to ignore that right hurtful comment, because we should get us one more thing. Right, so let's place this right there. So now we have two. Ooh, hire a worker. It's our new quest. Recruitment. We got Brian, the cheap trainee. Reduced salary. We got Jeff, the party animal trainee. Might drink some of the alcohol. I think we'll pass on Jeff. John, the cheap and neat freak. Let's lowball him a little bit. And desired. All right. Yeah, our crew is growing. It's starting to look and work like a beehive around here. I couldn't have put it that gooder. Now that we've got ourselves more workers, let's go on honing our own skills. Sounds like a great plan. Dang it, Grunkle, you're so wise. Truly. I know you were making fun of me, but I chose to take it as a compliment anyway. Ha. All right, how's our batch going? All right, so it's almost done. And then we got to, it's fermenting right now, I think, right? Oh my, ooh, I want us to do 150 liters of moonshine. All right, set up distillation. All right, so which one do we want? We want yellow and blue, right? Not red, so we want it to be like that. All those are good, I think. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing here. Go low. Oh, now we got to redo that. Because it's supposed to be sweet and salty, right? Like that's what I think. That's the problem. I should have recorded these episodes back to back. I didn't. I recorded one yesterday. Now I'm recording one today. 69% match. So it gets better if I put that in, and even better. Okay, so that one made it worse. Actually, let's just cut out this one, I guess. You select jars that you don't want to achieve optimal product quality, but I'm not sure what optimal product quality. Flavor match, 60% ethanol match, minus 20. So can I cut the ethanol? I'm not sure how to cut the ethanol. I'm honestly not sure if I have any idea what I'm doing. It's probably not a good sign, to be fair. So we got to make 150 liters of moonshine. That's a lot of moonshine. Right? Like that's, all right, let's go up to times 8 here. Wait, so what's completed? Oh, set up bottling. All right, so we can add water. So it's a 3-star. Recipe does not match. What do you mean? It's 86% match. Not enough ethanol to match the requirements of poor man's tequila. You don't have the neutral spirit technology. So can I add ethanol? I can take ethanol out and add ethanol. Well, let's lower the price. Fair price, yeah. Let's bottle it, I guess. We'll just call this poor man's tequila too, I guess. Ethanol 22%. Like, didn't the last screen say we had too much ethanol? Now there's not enough? Or did it? Maybe I read it wrong. All right, so we got to deliver it. We deliver. I forget. Plan another delivery. All right, so last time we went where? The old shack, I think. David, I guess. That vehicle. Take the poor man's tequila too. Under bridge. They like moonshine. What else? Where else could we take it? To the local den? Cheap, none. That's their preferences. Moonshine, none. Evacuate batches. No, we don't want to evacuate batches. Am I missing something here? Why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, now we're delivering. Turn to base. We're on the road. All right, so let's create another batch. We want to try to do another poor man's tequila. I mean, have we learned any recipes? Okay, so there's poor man's tequila. Okay, yeah, so we got something in between. We got Oko Okolahau? Okolahau? All right, I don't have these ingredients, so let's see. We need rice syrup, beet sugar, and turbinado sugar. So, how do I buy ingredients? Probably by going to the store. Yep, no, that's so rice syrup. How much money do I have? 13,000. Okay, so I can buy a bit. I can afford to buy a bit here. 50 kilograms of rice syrup. Go 50. Whoa. Let's go 50 kilograms of turbinado sugar. And what was the other thing we needed for this? Beet sugar and Barbados sugar. And like we have Barbados sugar and Demerara sugar. So this is going to cut in. Actually, this isn't really that bad expense wise. Okay, 550 bucks. Okay, so that's the delivery coming back. So do I have the ingredients already? Ingredient, all right. Beet sugar. Barbados sugar. Turbinado sugar. Oh, wait. We can only put in 3 ingredients. But didn't it say? Okay, so rice syrup. Does it matter which one we use? Let's do rice syrup, demerara, and beet sugar because those are on top. Question mark. Oh, they're also, we should probably go with the cheaper stuff. Right? Yeah, let's try that. Pre-fermentation, old cauldron. Then we'll go with the open fermentation tank. Do we know what kind of yeast we want for this? Ingredient proportions. I don't know what this means. Distillation. So it's going to be bitter and sweet. It's an 80% match. Matching a batch compares its flavor with the recipe that you've chosen or are closest to achieving. When the match reaches a certain value, this means it's strong enough for you to create the liquor. So 80% seems good, right? That should be good enough. So current flavor, recipe flavor. Okay, so what's the flavor match? 56%. Ethanol or apparatus use 4%. Yeah, what I don't understand is this current flavor color isn't on the pentagon thing here. You know what I mean? All right, so we're mashing that. Right now, it looks like there's too much sugar. So that should be better. But I feel like, okay, so right now it's too sour. So how can I cut how sour it is? Like, how do I cut that out? Okay, so that cut off some sour, but it made it salty. A little bit salty. I feel like this is too watered down, though, right? Like, it's 84% water. But, I mean, seems to look good over there. What's this dot? I think I might have to replay the tutorial. Let me know in the comments if there's like something specific that I could be doing here to make my life better. All right, 13 hours left. Let's just speed up time here. Get that done. I guess we still need to deliver 20 liters of poor man's tequila. Oh, we got to deliver it to him. specifically to that one guy. Okay. Wait, I thought they were done. Oh, it was just mashing before. Now it's fermenting. Okay, now it's fermenting. What was the hold up before? I are confused. All right, so after this, we're gonna go back and we're gonna make some more poor man's tequila. We'll play around with it and we'll see if we can make it better. I am determined to learn how this works because right now I don't think we're doing it right. All right. So we want bitter and sweet, so we can, which are purple and yellow. So we take that out. We lose the acrid, but we also lose some of the bitter. That actually makes it worse. Pretty sure if I take any of these out, it's going to make it worse. Yeah. No matter what we do, it gets worse. 0%. Okay, so I don't understand. How do I get... It's at 14% ethanol. So obviously we put too much water in during the previous step, but it told me to put the water in. You know what I mean? Obviously I'm misunderstanding something here. I'm just not sure which. What am I misunderstanding? Is there a way I can get extra ethanol? I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. Cutting out just seems... Oh, if I cut that out, we actually gain a little bit of ethanol. Okay, no, our ethanol is climbing now. But our match is going down. Right? But I mean, we're up to 28% ethanol, which is still not 45, and we're basically making none. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so this is essentially a failed batch. Let's call a spade. That's a failed batch, or it's going to be a failed batch. Set up bottling. And it won't let me add ethanol. All right, so let's bottle it. I matched the flavor, I thought, fairly well. But there's no ethanol. It's weak. It's weak sauce. All right, so let's deliver this. Or can we just throw it in the garbage? Like, I feel like we should probably just throw it in the garbage. All right, so let's try to make some poor man's tequila for this old man. Poor man's tequila. Archive. All right, new batch. All right, so poor man's tequila. Is there a way to look at your recipes from this screen without going into the recipe screen? It does not appear to be. All right, so poor man's tequila. You need at least 3 agave, corn, birch syrup, cane sugar. All right, so we didn't have 3 of these the first time. So let's go buy some cane sugar and or birch syrup from the store. Birch syrup, cane sugar is cheaper, so let's buy that. God, there needs to be a middle ground between the super fast and the super slow. All right, it's $210. That's whatever. Okay. So it was agave, cane sugar, and what? I should have remembered that. Corn syrup, cane sugar, agave, corn, cane. That should be easy to remember, right? Agave, corn, cane. All right, so it's going to be salty. What do we load a recipe? No, not that one. How come it's giving me the rot gut recipe? I want to use a different recipe. How do I change the recipe? Brandy, whiskey, vodka. Nope, nope. Poor man's tequila. There we go. Choose this recipe. Okay. It's supposed to be salty and sweet. Cane sugar is salty. Agave syrup is both. What's the other thing we needed to do? Corn syrup? Yes, corn syrup. Or maybe birch. All right, let's go buy birch. Let's go buy the birch stuff. I want to see what it does. Actually, I think it's the same as the other stuff. No. Let's just buy like 20 of it. That's fine. Okay. All right, now. Poor man's tequila. Okay, so we need yellow, something that's yellow heavy. Beet sugar is, but beet sugar is not what this calls for, right? So we're looking at either birch syrup, which is yellow and red, or corn syrup, which is blue. Okay, so definitely want birch syrup here then, right? So we're a little too flavorful, and we got to get rid of this acrid somehow. So how do we get rid of this acrid? Like this old cauldron, this mashing step, I feel like there's nothing to choose at that in that step. So blue and yellow, yellow and red. So we just got to get rid of the red, right? And then there we go, bottling. Okay, let's try this. Set up fermentation. Okay, so it's at 24% ethanol. Okay, so why is this sugar red? That's my confusion. Like I see this red sugar number and I think, oh, well, we got to add water till it's not red. Right? But we need 30% ethanol. Right? So you got to, like right there. We want 30% ethanol. We'll go 31. What does these do? That cuts the ethanol big time. That adds bitter. Let's just go simple Kindle. Try this. Like I said, I just don't understand why this sugar is red because red is bad, right? In my brain, but it seems like it's gonna be decent. I think I just got to get over the fact that it says red here. No, it won't let me. It says too much sugar. But if I take away sugar, I can't get enough ethanol. It literally won't let me. Still too much sugar. Still too much sugar. But it needs to be 30% ethanol to be decent. So how do we get our ethanol back, I guess? All right, so we add a bunch of water and then we add sugar back in after? Nope, it still does the same thing where it won't let us. All right, so we're just going to make as big a batch as we can. We're going to put in as much water as we can. And that's the point where it won't let us put any more sugar in. 11% ethanol. All right, I feel like I got to be doing something wrong. That actually takes away even more ethanol. Or maybe it's just meant at this point in the game, you're not supposed to be able to make strong liquors. 8% ethanol. All right, so I think 11 was as good as I got it here. But 11 is so far off. 30, right? All right, well, let's try it. I mean, flavor-wise, it's going to be fine. Like, flavor-wise, it's exactly what it should be. It's just the ethanol's too low, right? It's too weak. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing something wrong, or was my theory correct that it's just supposed to be like, am I supposed to do something during the mash step? Like, it doesn't appear that it lets you. I don't think I can do anything here, right? I can't change any of this stuff at this stage. I don't think so. Well, we got some sweet. Well, I mean, I don't really, sweet's fine, but we'd rather salty. Was I supposed to change the temperature, maybe? No, no technology to modify the temperature. Yeah, maybe you're supposed to struggle with this in the early game. Maybe, I don't know. All right, well, I still have money in the bank, so I haven't failed yet, at least. All right, technology tree. Okay, so let's look at this here. Okay, so what can we do? Closed fermentation. Okay, so we got, or simple. Yeah, let's try closed fermentation, I guess. That's actually, that's literally the only thing we can do, because everything else has a lock on it, right? Or we just can't afford anything else. Oh, there's a whole distillation tree as well. We already have this, right? Yeah. Deliver 40 liters moonshine made from maple syrup. We got 27 days to do that. So let's buy some maple syrup. I don't think I have maple syrup already. That's way too much. But, oh well. Yeah, so this is stuff, flavor-wise, it's going to be where it's supposed to be, but it's also going to be weak. It's going to be low ethanol, which means we're going to have to sell it for not a lot, right? But I want to see it. I don't know, and maybe we'll play around when we get to this next screen, and maybe we can get the ethanol up by removing, the jars or whatever. But every time you remove a jar, you also lose, like, just the amount, right? So in order to be profitable, you can't take away all your jars. We're at 22% ethanol. That's actually not bad. High flame gets that we lose some. So we want to be blue and yellow. So we could take this one out, right? And that gets us a little closer to the recipe flavor. No, actually it doesn't. It does get the ethanol up one. Well, that takes the ethanol up two. That takes the ethanol up two. We're not losing. Ooh, okay, so we take that one out. We lose match. We lose match there. So we're battling ethanol percentage versus these big ones here are obviously. Well, I mean, you can see it, right? These are have the ethanol ones. So we could. So what's more important, getting the ethanol up? I mean, 26 is close to 30. I feel like this will be fine. Right? We get an 85% match. That takes down to 78. So let's try this. I feel like, I know it says minimum of 30, but 27 or 26 is close to 30. Oh, I mean, obviously. Obviously, 26 is close to 30. So I'm curious to see how it looks, right, when it's done here. And it could just be, too, that we don't have the necessary technologies to do this efficiently, right? All right. So, yeah, so good value for your money. We can't add ethanol. We can cut ethanol, but we don't want to cut ethanol, right? Yeah, so it says recipe does not match, which I don't understand because it's an 85% match. Does it need to be 100% match to actually say match? So not enough ethanol. It's fine. We're going to cut the price a little bit. So that's a bang for your buck right there at $45, which is still pretty solid. $45 a barrel. I mean, we made 53 liters of it, right? That's pretty good. And then we'll deliver it. Oh, we still have some of that crap Okinawa stuff to him for the quest, right? That should finish that quest because it says to deliver 20 liters of it. Roadside wise man road event. Some old man waves at your driver needing help. Help with what? Lighting up an old cigarette. But the man seems very wise. Maybe your driver should talk to him for a while. Have the driver listen to the old man's wisdom. Have the driver do what you pay him for and get back in the road. So that'd be no effect. Here we get less vehicle speed, but driver gets XP. Let's get some drivers some XP. All right, so yeah, we finished that quest. Nice. It's almost like you were born to make moonshine, like our whole family. All right, so I think I know what I'm doing now. Hopefully, I will still remember in episode 3 what I'm doing because that's going to be all for this one. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Like I said, you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments. If you can see what I'm doing wrong, also let me know in the comments. Most importantly, though, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.